Hello and welcome to this LMLive news feature. I'm here today with Tessa Berger, President of the Mahurangi Action Group and also Chairperson of the Mahurangi Coastal Trail Trust. And we're here today in the studio to talk with you about Council's decision to not put the car park by Te Muri Beach. First of all, obviously Te Muri is quite kind of secluded in terms of its location. Can you just explain to our audience exactly where it is and what's so special about Te Muri to you?
What is special? Everything is special about that place. It's based between the Mahurangi Regional Park and Wendelholme Regional Park, so it's nestled right in the middle. It's just one of those special New Zealand places in the sense you go there and it's got that essence of that untouched New Zealand beauty, and that's something that we're trying to hold on to and I guess preserve for future generations, I guess, yeah.
And what was your first reaction to Council's decision to not put the car park in by Te Muri? Completely
overjoyed. I mean, it's just such a positive response that we've had in terms of the recommendations to keep, Te Muri private car access free. It's just really nice to see that Auckland Council's vision really aligns with that of the communities with regards to Te Muri. Yeah.
Obviously this restricts access to the beach with a growing population in the area.
Yeah.
How long do you think this decision can last?
Thankfully it's permanent, so it's forever, which is fantastic news for us and I think the local community and everybody within the Auckland region. So yeah, it's wonderful.
So you believe though with the growth that it will remain permanent?
Oh, most definitely, yeah.
And what are your feelings in terms of support for keeping Te Muri as it is at the moment?
I think we had overwhelming support, which was shown by the second round of submissions, and that we had 383 submissions, and of that the overwhelming support was definitely for keeping Te Muri private car access free, and as well as really supporting the Mahurangi Coastal Trail. So yeah, I think it's safe to say a lot of people really got in behind the concept of really preserving Te Muri.
And does the difficulty of access, obviously without having the car park to the general public, does it stop people, do you think, from utilising Te Muri as a beach properly?
No, I think on the other hand it opens up Te Muri to kind of offer a different sort of experience in terms of, it's how many parks do we currently have where you can drive right down to? This is a unique experience that's not only going to link 2 regional parks, it's going to link 3. So, it's just a different type of user experience where, we're going to hopefully have horse access, we're going to have cycling access, walking access. So it's just a different approach that you're going to have. So you're really going to have to put in, a little bit of effort to get down and use that park, but it'll be worth it, believe me.
Okay. And you've talked about putting in this coastal trail, you're a part of that group. And also the bridge or perhaps ferry that would link it over the Puhoi River.
Yeah.
What will that add to the experience of the area?
I think it adds, valuable. It's definitely invaluable. It's really bringing and giving like another opportunity to kind of develop the park itself, but it gives you something slightly different. It's a slightly different experience you can't get anywhere else in this country. So I think it'll be magical, and it really appeals to all different types of users. As we said, it'll really open up the park to a wide different range of users for sure.
And Council have said the bridge that would perhaps connect over the Puhoi River is looking at costing perhaps between $10 and $20 million.
We would dispute.
You dispute that, I understand. You forecasted it around $1 million.
But the fantastic thing is that, they're open to different alternatives, as are we. So if we put, whether it be a chain ferry crossing or whether it be a fixed bridge, I think the most important thing is getting some sort of crossing across the Puhoi, because that's going to be the main focal point, and being able to link, the whole Te Araroa Trail and being able to link those 3 regional parks. So it is key, and it's something that we most definitely need to get done, and it needs to be prioritised for sure.
Yeah, okay, and as you say, you've looked at alternatives like the ferry. Either way, it would cost quite a lot. You've just talked about the word priority there.
Yeah.
In terms of expenditure in the Mahurangi area, especially in terms of environmental things, how much of a priority do you see the trail and the bridge or ferry or alternative as being?
Yeah, I think it's definitely high, because if you're looking at other alternatives, which is, developing the Hungry Creek Road, which is, something that could very well happen within the next 10 years. The expenditure looking there is definitely around the $10 million figure. So anything that we construct or any service that we operate, whether it be, the chain ferry or whether it is a bridge, will fall well under that estimate. So it is definitely a more cost-effective approach, but the most important thing is that it's more timely in the sense that this can be up within the next year and a half. We can open up this park sooner rather than later, and I think that's something that can't be ignored.
Okay, and last of all, in terms of other scenic areas in Rodney, do you think there are any that are threatened by potential council developments?
There potentially there is out there, most definitely, but I think it goes without saying that nothing is more threatened right now than Te Muri, so that needs to be the focal point within the community, and I'm very glad that it's been taken seriously, and it is. So yeah, it's wonderful.
Okay, that wraps us up for today. Thank you so much for coming in, Tessa.
No
Appreciate
problem.
your
Thank
comments.
you so much for having me.
Not a problem. And to you at home, thank you so much for watching. Until next time, goodbye.